So I'm doing an open house today, and I thought it'd be a good idea to go through a little list of main things to look for when you are at an open house as a buyer, or even when you're just on a private showing. When you're looking at a home, obviously you'll be checking out the kitchen and the finishes and how much space there is and all that stuff. But there's some other little things you may want to keep an eye on that'll be really, really important in whether the home works out or not. So let's do it. Had to throw a balloon on the sign real quick. Before we go back inside, I should mention, you guys who watch the channel regularly, you know I'm a licensed realtor in the state of Colorado. As much as I love making these videos, I love helping people buying and selling real estate way more. So if you have any questions on that or just want to talk strategy, please do reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. I will put my number below. Okay, so when you walk into a house, the first thing I want you to notice is smells. How does it smell? A lot of the time, real estate agents, self-included, will light candles or have the homeowner bake something right before an open house, or do a lot of things where you can really make it smell good. And some of the time that will mask some less good smells. So it could be mildew, mold, just general funky smell, smoke. Usually if somebody's smoked in the house, you can tell. It's usually pretty bad and really hard to get rid of for what it's worth. But that's the thing, smell what it smells like, and obviously that's a sense that it's very important and very tied to emotion, and emotion is how we make buying decisions. But so if it smells good, that's good, but try to just smell in different rooms, get an idea of is that hiding something, or did they just want it to smell good? Also be looking up at the ceiling for signs of water damage, previous water damage. It'll usually look a little darker. You can usually tell there'll be kind of splotchy areas. Again, I don't see it in this one, so that's a good sign. We're in this kitchen right now, very nice kitchen. But yeah, that's a sign of previous water damage. Again, sometimes it's been remedied and it's fine, it's not an issue anymore. But if you still see signs of it, it can be an indication that things aren't great. Last big one, this is a nod to my guy, Kevin Root. He loves to look at the age of the water heater. I'd say water heater and all utilities and appliances, get an idea of how old they are. Kevin loves the water heater. This one, there's usually date on this one's 2007. Okay, so it looks to be in pretty good shape, but 2007, that's been a while, Inspectors will tell you useful life, probably 10 years. They can go way, way, way longer than that. That's just a thing they say. But these things aren't the most expensive to replace, but they're not cheap. And if all the appliances are gonna need to be replaced, that can certainly add up. Washer dryer here, a bit older, look to be in good shape, but those might be due for an update in the next 5 or so years or something like that. So that's a good thing to keep an eye on. Obviously refrigerator, dishwasher, oven, those are the big ones that can kind of get the headlines, but you're gonna notice those. Make sure to look at the guts of the home too, to see if there's gonna be some money you need to spend there. And in general, just keep an eye out for signs of deferred maintenance, chipped paint, and maybe some worn tiling and stuff like that. Those things are cosmetic things, but they can be signs that the homeowner didn't take care of the home maybe as well as they should have. And so maybe they didn't change their furnace air filter as much as they should have. Maybe they didn't flush their water heater. Guilty. But these things that can play a role in how long those appliances are going to last. So the water heater's old, but it's been serviced regularly and flushed every year. That's gonna be different from a water heater that's old that has just sat there and never been touched. That is it, and like I said before, I would love to be your go-to real estate resource for anything in Denver or the state of Colorado. I'm here for you. I love hearing from you, so give me a call or shoot me an email. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching as always. I hope this was valuable, and we'll talk soon.